All right, guys, here we go. I had a few people asking about the US dollar index and then gold and silver in the group, so I thought I'd get on here and give you guys a little bit of an update. As you can see, the US dollar index, the DXY, has been having a really awesome time. The strength of the dollar since right in here, the end of May or so, has run up, and then we had a little double top today, really to the penny, and then a little pullback right now. Near-term supports right here, this little high pivot area. We could come down and retest at 20, but right now the dollar's strong, and coincidentally, gold and silver is popping green today. Of course, obviously the dollar's red. So we'll have to see if that'll correlation will keep going. If the dollar keeps, getting stronger, is that going to beat down gold and silver? We have to, we have to see. And in the past it has, or at least made it, a little bit weaker. But today, looking at the dollar, what we're looking at here. Let me take all this off, and basically, we're looking for a reversal candle today. That's why we're, looking to snag a little bit here, because we're putting in a real nice bullish engulfing candle. Of course, if our bottom gets taken out down here, the close from August 9th, let's see, let's just call it 1700. If we lose 1700, then yeah, we're obviously going a little bit lower here. But let's go with the weekly. And this is really a telltale sign here. We're getting, of course, we have 2 more days to go before it, closes out the week. But a real nice bottoming tail, and high percentage of the time we get a green candle or a up week after that, kind of like we did here. But of course, we have this little low pivot area in this location, about 1760 or so. That we need to get up and over. It'd be nice to get a green candle out of here for the week, but we'll see how that ends up. But when we have this big downdraft here, kind of waterfall over in gold, that's why we put this highlighted area here, because we knew this consolidation area and then this brick wall foundation of consolidation. That's definitely where money was coming in to support the price range in that area. So that's why we feel pretty good about our current, potential pop here in gold. Near term, we might just run up to the 20 again, make a, lower high. See how we're making a high, a little bit lower high here, lower high. So we'll see how this goes. And again, we have the 200 and the 20 together. And as you know, not 99% of the time, but 100% of the time, they always separate. There is a separation in there. So, that's something else we got to fight. Should go, come back up here, which we expect it will, to that at least that 1800 area. Let's go back to the weekly real quick and show you. If we drop out of this zone, in other words, we lose the 0.38 fib from the very bottom to the swing high. What is that, about 1675? Anyway, if we lose this, close a weekly candle under there. Yeah, obviously next zone price target is going to be around that 1500, 1560 area. Probably even wick down, like a wick like we're putting in right now, wick down into the 200, which would put us, in the 1500 range. So, just kind of keep that in mind. And the silver right here, big, nice wick on it as well. Came down into that zone where this wick was and a few others. And as you can see from our post on Patreon, before it even dropped down there, we were talking about that would be a buy zone. That's why it's, in yellow there. Then we mentioned the fib lines. And then if we get down to this 200 area, 200 simple week moving average where the light blue line is, and let me go back to that chart. Right here, I mean, that's all in area here. I mean, it'll bounce. Yeah, it'll be epic if it gets down to this area. And as you can see, a lot of price action, both resistance and support in that area as you go back. Let's see how far that goes back. Really, back to 2008, a real key area, support and resistance. So it might be coming back to the scene of the crime, so to speak. So anyway, just wanted to, give you an update, kind of show where we are, where we possibly could be going. And it's nice that we're putting in a daily candle that's closing over our previous red candle. With, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a time count. So that was a high probability play that we would get a green candle today. But what I'm looking for, and as with gold, as soon as your green candles start taking out the previous red candles, especially this one here that took out the previous two plus the two green candles, up candles, that kind of signaled continuation to the upside. We didn't know if it was going to stop here at the 20 like we talked about earlier on gold, but that was where the the buy zone was. And on gold, the last slam down, in that region, that big bullish engulfing candle here, see all the area it took out, it closed above. So that was a pretty, high odds, high probability play to get in there. So that's why we're trying to, possibly sneak in here on today's candle. But anyway, just wanted to bring that to your attention. Thanks so much for being members, and we will see you on the chart.